are doing the Sagittarius Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Sagittarius. See what you've got going on this week. Alright, what is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you? I'm hearing stop second guessing yourself. You keep second guessing yourself. Oh, I love this. Okay. Wow. So you have the starfish as your overall energy. So what that indicates is that something is not what it appears to be. It's kind of like a superficial energy. It's kind of saying like there's something that you're only scratching the surface in. I feel like there's a lot of messages in this. This really is about connections that trigger healing and that trigger you to really take a look at yourself and really acknowledge things within yourself that need to be healed or need to be cleared away. For some of you, I feel like you might be questioning the purpose of a connection that you have, or that maybe connections that you've had in the past. The starfish is like somebody that really puts on this appearance of, you know, being this really amazing person, but underneath the surface, like there's nothing there, or it's somebody that's only interested in appearances or superficial type of things, like somebody that won't go to the depths, or somebody that won't acknowledge the depths within themselves. For some of you, I do feel like if you resonate with being a healing energy, with being a healer, I feel like in that sense it's important to understand that a lot of times people are drawn to you that do need that healing, but that's not for you to fix, obviously. And there's sometimes that we do attract very toxic relationships, but it is for the purpose of bringing healing. So I kind of feel like that's the energy that you're in, instead of trying to place any like permanent labels on your connections right now. Look at every single connection that comes into your life, or that is in your life right now, and ask yourself what that connection is showing you about yourself. Because the dolphin and the frog are both very powerful, powerful healing energies. This is also an energy of making a strong soulmate connection that has triggered very deep healing, or connecting to somebody that really triggered a lot of deep healing, and the relationship or this connection might not make sense to you right now. You might not be able to figure this out, but this is bringing you a lot of cleansing, especially within your emotions. And with the Cancer full moon coming up on the 17th, that is about releasing a lot of like emotional pain, emotional trauma. It's also asking you to acknowledge where you find comfort, especially when it comes to comfort with your emotions, and make sure that where you're finding comfort is not just a temporary fix. Like, make sure this could also be a message that there's very deep emotions that you're not acknowledging, that you're just kind of scratching the surface with your healing. If you feel like you're suddenly like disconnected from a person or disconnected just from people in general, I do feel that it is for your protection right now, just because you're in a very vulnerable energy, or you might be in a more vulnerable energy than you realize. And let's see what else comes up. Oh, I just saw the King of Cups and the Devil. Which to me is, there's like emotions that are being restricted, or it might even be like seeing love and emotions in a negative perspective. It could even be that to be mindful that you're not connected to somebody who's trying to emotionally manipulate you. What is your energy coming into the week? Four of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like you're definitely not happy, especially emotionally. Let me keep going with this. A lot of you, I feel like, are going through this energy where you're going through this shift, you're going through this transformation in yourself. I feel like you're seeing things in a different light, or you're wanting like a different level of joy, or a different level of success, or a different level of happiness. I feel like you're working to bring in balance, but you're finding that in that, like, connections seem to be kind of drifting away from you. Or you might even feel that you're questioning the validity of a connection. Um, like that fear of missing out type of thing. It's like, I've done all this work, how come I don't have a relationship? How come other people have this relationship? But the Ace of Cups being your challenge, it kind of represents that there's a need to love yourself, or acknowledge something within yourself, because what's in front of you is the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who is closed off to receiving abundance, closed off to love, somebody in essence who feels like they don't have enough. I do feel that you're in this space where you're feeling the need to protect yourself and guard your emotions. You might feel, a desire to kind of close off from people. I don't feel like that's necessarily a bad thing right now. Because I do feel that the Ace of Cups is asking you to like really acknowledge like love of self right now, and open up your heart chakra in that sense, because it's the need to be, it's because I feel like it's like the connections that you've manifested in the past that did not work out were meant to show you something that you're not seeing within yourself, showing you that you're not accepting what it is that you really want. You do have the Two of Cups as your out. Oh, hold on. Give me one more. Okay. It's like, it's kind of like, oh, I know this sucks. It's like you, oh, what is that saying? Regardless of what path you take right now, you're going to move, you're still going to be moving in the direction of um, that relationship that you're looking for, or that soul's path that you're looking for. If you're wanting to manifest a specific type of relationship, or even a specific person, but if you're wanting to manifest like a higher level commitment, the Lovers is choosing a path that feeds your soul. So if you're looking for that soul, that deep connection, and you're manifesting lower vibrational relationships, that's okay. Like, every single connection that you get into is there to teach you something. That's not to say you have to settle for shit, right? I do feel like the Four of Pentacles is like, it's kind of your choice at this point moving forward. I feel like there is the opportunity for a relationship, either one that you're currently in or one that's coming towards you. I do feel that there's something about this connection that you're not really certain about. I do feel you're very indecisive about this. The Nine of Swords is like, is kind of reminding you that you're holding on to a lot of negative perceptions or fears. So it's like, if you feel drawn to this relationship, it's a, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this might be a connection that is like a repeat of a karmic cycle, or a relationship that won't be that level of relationship that you're looking for. But I also feel it's important for you to understand that either way, there are no wrong choices. So don't get yourself caught up in making the wrong decision. I notice with your hopes you have the Ace of Wands. So you're wanting to find that sense of purpose. You're wanting to find that passion. You're wanting to find that excitement. But in the fears, you have the awakening. So I do kind of feel that there is a little bit of, especially if you have any kind of knowledge, or if you've looked into what twin flame relationships are, there might be fear or uncomfortableness surrounding that aspect of a higher level commitment, because of what it is perceived that it means. Because a lot of people feel that that means that it's a very difficult relationship and there's a lot of healing. The soulmate relationships that you have been in the past are just as, are the healing that brings you to that twin flame connection. So don't be so hard on yourself when it comes to making the right choices in your love life right now. If you're not happy in your love life, if you're not happy with a person that you're with, I do feel that there is something about this connection that is not being seen clearly right now. But I feel like it has to do with the way that you're seeing yourself and the way that you're perceiving yourself. The King of Wands is asking you to take charge, to do what's good for your life, for what fills your purpose right now. And if that means that you don't have a relationship, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because you are in this energy of change. You are elevating your energy to a higher level. And the Queen of Cups is about really learning to love and nurture yourself. I do feel that there's a very strong connection around you, but with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, I kind of feel like you and this person are just kind of going back and forth in circles, going over the same issues over and over and over again. And I feel like it's because you and this person both need to kind of acknowledge something that you need within yourselves before looking to this connection. You do have a lot of twos here, which is about balance, which is about harmony. So I do feel that you're in that space of bringing in that balance for that relationship that you're looking for. But I feel like it's important for you not to feel like you have to settle right now either. And also not to feel any fear about the decisions that you're making, because everything is teaching you something right now regardless. It might be a little bit more difficult, but it's still on the right path. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.